My name is Chance Chambers, and I would like to thank the Free Nashville Poetry Library for asking me to be a part of its Enormous Rooms project. This is a sort of checking in project, asking us to share how we're feeling, what we're experiencing through creativity and conversation during this time. Truth is, I'm doing really well compared to many people. There has been a lot and continues to be a lot of suffering and loss that many people are having to endure. And I've skirted pretty much all of that, and I'm grateful. So here's hoping that compassion and mindfulness prevail when it comes to those who are really struggling during this time. And now, here are some notes from my time during COVID-19. When this all first started, I was able to work from home, and I still am. So it's been easier for me than a lot of people. I never wondered where my next paycheck was coming from. I've never wondered where my next meal was coming from. But I have missed some things I didn't expect to miss. Before all this, I really didn't go out to shows and hang out with people as much as I did when I was younger. And at times during the stay-at-home days, I found myself reminiscing about those times, going to shows, going to clubs, being with more people, kicking around. I'm prone to frequent bouts of nostalgia, but these moments were something different. They were more like very vivid daydreams. I would almost hear, smell the moments, and I felt like I was transported back. Especially early on, the soundtrack for all this was Sirius XM's Bakersfield Beat, the Dwight Yoakam channel. I was listening to that station quite a bit in the early days of the stay-at-home time. And when you listen to that station, you'll hear a lot of Flying Burrito Brothers, Graham Parsons, Emmylou Harris, as well as Dwight Yoakam. And you'll also hear a lot of Buck Owens. And I came to realize just how much I like Buck Owens. I've always liked him fine, liked his music fine, but I really like him a lot. So I've been listening to a lot of Buck Owens. And I started to think that maybe that sound, the Bakersfield sound versus the Nashville sound, has kind of come to represent, maybe kind of symbolize a sort of divide yet connection we have now between the way things are now and the way things have been, the here and the there, the inside and the outside. So all that hybrid rock, desert, California country is very much the antithesis of the Nashville sound, yet there are streams that run between the two. There are threads, but yet we're distant, much like we're distanced now. So in that spirit, here's a poem called When Buck Owens Became My Spirit Guide, or Quarantine Backbeat Number 2. Are the streets of Bakersfield as desolate as Lower Broadway? Truth is, I don't know if downtown is empty now. I haven't been since New Year's Eve when I heard bands playing Skinner in 2 bars on the same block. But today I picture a 1989 scene. Storefronts boarded and Saturday streets quiet as Sunday morning. Tootsie's still the epicenter of a honky-tonkin' diner streetscape before irony was on the menu and redneck chic was in fashion. Before the Italian restaurant on the corner of 3rd and Church became a bodega. Before I lugged a guitar and nervous energy up the stairs to the Silver Dollar Saloon one last time as tourists pushed into the downstairs for hard rock t-shirts and keychains. Before I touch my face 1,000 times while not touching my face and skate the fragments of another afternoon drift. A Bear Jr. Pixies cover, frozen chicken tikka masala kati pockets, and conversations with a deaf cat. Squirrel fence view from a satellite desk and daydreams of tubes and domes and hologram hugs. I remember how that back road ferry smelled on an August night. Buck Owens' lunch in another country. Every song is a corner turn into a neighborhood I let burn behind me. These are the liquid days of our separation. Now we split the blanket down the middle with 6 feet between, buy tortillas and queso through a cantina window, and curb sip margaritas like a lost fare has crashed our streets for the long night on its way to yesterday. The billboards have changed, the sidewalks too. Have I?